All right, welcome back. I'm going to make a commitment. Always difficult. Everybody hates commitments, but I've measured this up 10, 15, 20 times. I think I'm more or less square. And what I want to do is now I want to do a glue down. And once you glue, there's kind of no going back. If I want to rip it up after I've glued it, I'm going to be destroying my materials. So what have I done? I've got my markings. I also marked here what's the other side of this. This is again where I'm going to put my tuners. And I want this to be rock solid, rock solid. So before you start gluing, you want to make sure you have all the things you need to glue. Now I'm not going to be using screws this time. I'm going to be using clamps. All right, so having some of these around are a good thing. You can always screw it. Again, if this is the first time you're doing it, just take a hunk of wood and make a single string instrument. Uh, but okay, I think I have everything where it needs to go. I'm pretty sure. I got my clamps ready, at the ready. And I have this thing, which is just a hunk of wood. It's referred to in English, at any rate, as a caul, C-A-U-L. And this is basically just a thing to spread the force, and also protect your nice piece of wood, so from the dents that your clamps might put into it. So I got my clamps. I got 3 clamps. I've got a caul. I got 2 cauls. Which one should I use? They're both basically the same. I've marked exactly where, here, here, and here, exactly where the glue needs to go. So I'm going to glue it down. Again, if you're working on your mother's kitchen floor, you might want to put some newspaper down, but I don't care. I like making a big mess. Here's my center. Okay, I might as well mark my edges just so I know exactly where to put the glue, like somewhere here and maybe there. No point in putting glue where glue doesn't need to go. Okay, this hunk of wood, maybe I should sand this down and get rid of the finish, but I think it's going to be okay because it's highly porous and the finish is very thin. So I'm just going to start spreading glue, and I'm going to try not to get the glue on my pants. Should probably change my pants, but here we go. I'm gluing up. And I want to butter this up good because here I am working with particle board, so it's going to just drink that glue in like crazy. I'm gluing up, and I'm keeping it within my little marks, so that I know that, okay, in general, there's no glue that's going outside of where the glue needs to be. So preparation is key, and take your time. You know, this is again, relax. You're not in a rush. If you're building a musical instrument, you are not in a rush. You want to take your time. Okay, you can spread this out. You know, that's a good idea. So I'm just going to spread my glue onto all the surfaces just with my finger. You can use a paintbrush. But again, wood glue is the most safest thing ever invented by man. It's really, this is not going to kill you. This is going to not make you sick. You know, okay, if you're working with fiberglass and resins, which are strong and they have their place, then you got to wear a mask and all kinds of stuff. But you know, my 2 favorite mediums are wood and glue and papier mache. And so I'm spreading my glue, spreading my glue, spreading my glue. So this should cover everything. And now I'm going to clamp it up. And when you clamp it, because the glue is there, it's going to jiggle a little bit, which is why it's good to have a lot of alignment marks. So here's my thing. I'm going to drop it in. I've got my center line and my center point. I've got my square line and square point. So I'm just going to place it there. Now I'm going to grab my caul and I'm going to grab a clamp and I'm just going to clamp it like this. Well, you know, I clamp it like this so that you can see the clamp. That's a bunk. Clamping it down, squeezing it down. And now I'm gonna have to bang it a little bit because as you clamp, your stuff is gonna shift. It's gonna move around. So I'm gonna get this as close to exactly the point I want it. Clamp it down. This looks good. That looks good. A little bit this way. I think it's good enough. So first a little bit of gentle force, not too much. And then I'll whack it down hard. 1, 2, 3. So I've just made a huge commitment. I have decided, I've centered up my stock, you know, my nut. Is that the nut or is it the bridge? Where I'm going to stick my tuners. And I'm clamping this down hard. At this point, I want to squeeze that glue in. And I want to set this up just super nice. And again, okay, you know, I can release my clamps after about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. But I'm certainly going to put any tension on my glue joint for 24 hours. So again, you know, work slow. Take your time. I've already invested a lot of time. No money, but I have certainly invested time into this project. And I don't want to lose that. Just sort of cleaning up the glue ahead of time. Bump. I think this needs to bump a little bit this way. Yeah. So I think I got my piece very well squared up. Very well squared up. And just taking my finger and spreading a little glue around. And now I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Wait. Calm, calm. You can indeed make a musical instrument in about 20 minutes, but I'm taking 20 days to make mine. There you go. So this is going to be where my tuners go. Lock. And I lock that down nice. I committed. This is a big commitment. Crossing fingers.